Okay guys, so the big Avatar 2 presentation during the studio showcase took place today at D23, and the crowd in attendance was treated to over 10 minutes of Avatar 2 footage. They didn't play one long sequence, but rather about 6 clips from different scenes of the movie. Reaction to the visuals called it breathtaking, but since they obviously didn't release this footage online, what about the story? Well, in this video, I read through a few different descriptions of the footage that was shown, and I put together a description and breakdown for each. So let's discuss and break down each of the scenes one by one. The first scene begins with the long sequence of the Soli kids swimming underwater and gazing at all the amazing Pandoran sea creatures. The sequence was said to show impressive 3D and amazing CGI. Come swim with us, one Na'vi girl signs to the rest, most likely a Metgaina child, and so the Soli kids go deeper underwater. So most of this one is self-explanatory, but it does confirm that the sign language was developed for the Metgaina in order for them to communicate underwater. I know some theorize the sign language would be used for Kiri, but we'll touch on that in the next scene. The second scene shows an old recording of Dr. Grace Augustine appearing on a holotape in a lab, where she discusses her research with the biosystem of Pandora, explaining it seems to be aware and capable of cognitive response. Na'vi kids hop onto a tank and look at the body within, which is the body of Grace Augustine in avatar form, floating in liquid. Kiri says, "Hi, Ma," and hugs the tank. At the same time, kids joke about who got Grace pregnant. Spider gets grumpy and says, "Sometimes it's better to not know who your father is." Another character says, "You're not him." Okay, so this one gives a lot to unpack, and I think it pretty much confirms both rumors that were making the rounds lately. That Kiri is the daughter of Grace, and that Spider is Quaritch's son. By Kiri calling Grace's avatar body Mom, and by Spider hinting that sometimes it's better to not know who your father is, and then being told he is not his father. This clip also puts to bed the theory that Kiri was mute by her saying, "Hi, Mom." The third scene shows recom avatar soldiers in the forest at night, including Quaritch. This turns out to be a big fight scene, as the soldiers are revealed to be holding the Soli children, including Spider. Neytiri and a group of heroic Na'vi sneak up on the group from behind the trees, and she shoots an arrow right at a soldier, while another Na'vi hits a recom soldier in the head with an axe. The kids pray to Awa to be rescued, one bites a soldier's hand to get away, and the scene eventually evolves into a full-blown firefight, complete with tear gas, arrows, and gunfire. The scene ends with Quaritch taunting Neytiri by calling her Miss Soli, and her calling him a demon and threatening to kill him as many times as she needs to. So these scenes here are most likely where we get the shots of the Soli kids in the forest looking at the recoms during the teaser trailer. It also seems to imply that the RDA and the recoms have had a presence in Pandora for a bit of time now, since Neytiri and her group are not really surprised to find them around. It'll be interesting to see how much time has passed between the events at the end of the upcoming High Ground comic, which is the direct prequel, and the initial return of the RDA. The fourth scene shows Neytiri and Jake in the Soli's family's home, in which Jake pleads with Neytiri to leave as Quaritch and his men are after them. The rest of the kids have apparently been rescued, but the soldiers still have Spider. Jake says, "Wherever we go, This family is our fortress. But Neytiri explains that her dying father gave her his bow and told her to protect her people. The scene ends with the pair hugging. So this scene here, I think, gives us the reason that the Soli family end up seeking sanctuary among the Metkayina clan. And we get confirmation that the RDA does succeed in capturing Spider, which is most likely why we get that picture of Spider with recoms during the Empire magazine article. The fifth clip introduces us to the Metkayina tribe. This clan lives in a village of waterside tents, and Kate Winslet plays the matriarch who introduces the Soli kids to their culture. They talk about what sounds like the Tolkien way. Tonawari talks about some sort of separation to the Soli Navi kids. So it starts out by showing how the Metkayina live, which was shown to us before, with the concept art showing their homes. And Roneo describing the Tolkien way seems to me to be the basis for the title, The Way of Water. The last scene shows that the Soli kids have been taken in by this culture as they learn to ride Ilus. If you want to live here, you have to ride, their teacher tells them, and then cue more of Pandora's visual wonder. So this last scene just proves that even though there might be a little distrust in the beginning, that it will eventually go away in order to establish a coexistence between the two clans. So there we have it. I believe I have broken it down as best as I could for now, from what I have read, but without actually seeing the footage. Let me know what you all think of these descriptions in the comment section below. Maybe some of these clips will be shown during screenings of the Avatar re-release. Lastly, I wanted to show off a couple new shots of some of the Avatar figures coming out soon, and another great look at the first figures from Avatar 2. Also, here's a clip of Todd McFarlane and Joshua Izzo of Lightstorm Entertainment basically doing what we all want to do when we finally get these figures. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video.